Friends, yesterday we had a very powerful story. 27-year-old Lex met her mother for the first time ever. Lex wanted answers to why her mother never looked for her. Take a look. There's actually two reasons that you're here today.
The first is to get answers from my mom for basically abandoning me. And the second one is to see if my dad is really my dad.
Are you ready to meet your mother for the first time face to face? How old were you when you started using?
I'm gonna say 18.
I was given to a stranger. She didn't even know where I was.
There's no excuse.
It's not about the excuse. What happened? How did I end up with them?
I wasn't doing good at all.
You're about to meet your sister Marquita for the first time.
My mother wasn't a mother.
What is the main answer you're looking for?
I just don't know why I was different. Everybody else was kept close.
No.
You didn't know where I was.
I can only reach
You
out.
didn't know where I was. I would have wanted what you had, even if it was bad.
All she's been screaming this entire time, I want y'all to look for me.
I'm sorry to you, I'm sorry to her, and I'm going on kick to the rest of my kids. I am so sorry.
Listen to your mother and say, I'll give you a chance to see me, to love me. I'll give you a chance. That apology did something for you.
I love all my siblings. Like,
Yeah, we ain't got nothing else.
we got us.
We got us.
Y'all both had messed up situations different ways.
It was my fault.
We're gonna get the DNA outcome to find out if this man that is here today is actually Lex's father. All right, we are back with Lex, Chrissy, and Marquita. Lex, what were you told about your potential father, Chris?
Well, by the mom that raised me, I was told that he was a bulldog, that he wasn't my father. It was a military man. He wasn't around or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Chrissy, what have you said to Lex about the man that could potentially be her father?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't bashing him at all. Mm-hmm. He was the one starting bashing me. I don't do that with my kids because I don't want him doing the same me to my kids. If you ain't got nothing positive to say, then don't say it.
Does he bash you in front of your kids?
Do he?
Does he talk
My
about?
dad do it, and
Yeah.
I curse him out. I can't stand him.
And
Okay.
I didn't cuss him out because,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was just asking questions and he was just expressing himself.
Got it. Lex, have you ever met him before or communicated with him?
We talk. I've seen him on video. When I first met him, when I was 15, not in person, but over the phone, I cussed him out. And he said that he wasn't my dad, and we didn't talk until I was like 25, 26.
Mm-hmm.
So about 10 years.
Got it. Was he on drugs as well?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
No.
Do you know about that?
I don't know. I just know he was in and out of jail.
Chrissy, did you ever find him to sort of give him the news that Lex could possibly be his daughter?
He got that from the gate.
Yeah, his name is on my birth certificate.
Yes, it is.
But I
And
heard
how
he
to
didn't
get on
sign
there?
it.
He
Yeah.
signed it.
Did you ever try to give Lex to him?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No, he wasn't around. I have no idea where that man was. Didn't care.
Got it. I know you want questions because we kind of focus on the fact that it kind of hurts you still when it's like, why not these people?
Yeah.
Part of it, she was in a cloud.
Yeah.
And so for you, of course, now without the cloud, we hear it. It's like, well, why not give it to him?
Yeah.
She was in a cloud. And I think using that as a point of reference for you doesn't excuse her behavior, but it helps you understand decision-making better. And so, and from what you're saying, if he was in and out of jail, it was probably best that you were not with him in that sense.
To an extent.
Yeah.
My sister, who,
Well, you said you had a good childhood.
yeah.
You had a good childhood,
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I wouldn't take away from
Yeah.
my childhood, but I also wouldn't. I would take my parents over a good childhood.
Of course, no, I understand.
I'm not even gonna lie.
No, I get it. Listen, I understand that. As adults and in hindsight, as being a mother, you know, like, even though you wanted to be with your biological parents, if one was on drugs and one was in and out of jail, you were in the best position that you could have been.
But he had his mama.
You're gonna have to take that up with him. If he's here, take it up with him.
I'm just
the
saying.
same way you took it up with me.
So are you, Lex, are you ready to talk to Chris and find out if he's your biological father?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, he is joining us remotely and wanted to set the record straight. Everyone, please welcome Chris to the show. Chris, welcome to the show.
Hello.
So, Chris, how did you first meet Chrissy?
Probably when I was about 16 years old.
Okay.
waving, and she was just coming to the neighborhood from Jersey or whatever.
Do you remember meeting Lex as a baby?
Yeah, for a brief moment.
And what happened the next time you went to see her?
It wasn't the next time. I mean, I kept asking about her and where she was at. I mean, all the mom told me at the time was some people was watching her so we can get ourselves together.
You're saying that's not what happened?
No.
Okay, what happened?
The reason why he didn't see her again, because one part is she was with these people. The other half is he didn't go looking for her. He know.
How I'm gonna look for somebody I don't even know where she at? I didn't know the people you gave her to. I didn't even know you was giving her to anybody. You never gave me a chance. Never.
Gave you the chance to do what? You wasn't there. You
to
left.
have my daughter.
You left.
To have my daughter.
You didn't
never
care.
How?
You listen.
How I leave?
Let me
How
explain
where
something
did I
to
go?
you.
Where did I go if I left?
You need to talk to your daughter. This ain't about me and you right now.
It's about.
It's about you and her.
But it's the start though.
I want to know, did you and Chrissy date for a while?
Me and Chrissy dated for 5 years.
I remember.
We had 2 beautiful daughters. I just feel like I never got the opportunity with Lexus. I never got the opportunity. I mean,
So you have a sister that you both have the same mother and father.
Yeah, but she ended up going with his mom, and then she put me with the people.
Got it.
So
That's
why I
what triggered
said
the abandonment even
that's
more.
why I said you didn't
more.
have to give me to him, but you could have allowed him to give me to his mom, so he could still have a chance and possibly keep you in the loop, not in the loop.
I just don't understand how somebody else can decide whether or not I'm able, stable, or whatever to be able to take care of.
Because you wasn't there.
I never.
You wasn't there for me to ask you any damn thing.
Like I said, I never got the opportunity. I mean, I came home. I seen Alexis for about 5 minutes. They told me they was taking her to the store to get her some outfits. I asked why they couldn't just take her sizes. You calmed me to
You
let me
was
go.
not there.
And
What are you talking about?
Seen her again.
You was not there. Are you crazy? If you was there, let's make this clear. If you was there, why the hell you ain't say nothing?
How can I say anything if I don't know
You
nothing?
stood there and you watched. You know that they were going to take it to the store, but then you had the doubts. You had the doubts, but you never asked the question.
Did they ever come back?
Never asked the question because you didn't give a damn.
You're older than me.
Oh, you're older. Okay.
My point is that he was there, so he had room to stop all that.
You didn't tell me you sold my daughter for crack.
I don't talk to you like that.
You didn't tell me that.
So, Chris, I got a question for you. Chris, I got a question for you.
Wow.
How do you feel like saying that information is going to help Lex heal?
How does it help?
What you mean? How do I think that information gonna help her heal?
How do you think
this is what I had to
God.
go through. This is what I had to go through. I'm the one been trying to find Alexis. I quit. I didn't know how to find her.
My last question regarding this is then why didn't you see her for 10 years after you then were contacted by her when she was 15?
Facts.
You said why did I what?
Why weren't you? Because at first I was trying to understand your perspective from being an 18-year-old. I was trying to like fill in holes in that story. So you found her at 15. You found her at 15. Why were you then not in contact with her for 10 years? This is a child that's hurting. So why weren't you able to still? Because you just told me and you tried to tell me that like I'm not right. I'm not seeing things clearly. So you didn't tell me.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Where you asking me questions that I'm trying to answer?
No, I'm with you. Listen, I'm here for you. Listen, I'm here. Again, my point of this is to help your daughter heal.
Right.
That is literally the point of
I'm trying to
it.
get you to understand something.
But when you say,
have to
say things about telling her that her mother sold her for crack, when you tell me that you say things of like, well, I was there, everyone is lying to her, my story is the only story that's correct. When you say things, I'm only giving you back things that you've said to me, sir. Sir, I'm only giving you. So now when I'm asking you why you weren't there for 10 years, and you tell me, well, because she made me feel bad, that's when I start questioning you.
I mean, you can't connect with somebody that's not trying to connect with you.
But she's a child who's been hurt by both parents.
but at the same token, how can I connect? How can I connect?
As a father, I'll tell you, I've had a child that's been hurt before, and I do the work.
No. Have you had a child in this situation? Don't tell me about no hurt child.
Situation?
This situation ain't the same.
Actually, sir, I do have a child who's been in this exact situation almost. So you cannot tell me this. This is the reason that I have this show, because I understand not only professionally what I'm talking about, but I've lived the life. So what I'm telling you is that I'm connecting the dots of what you said. Sir, I have not by any chance tried to paint you as a bad person. What I'm trying to tell you is that the conversation, the things you're saying, is not helping your daughter heal.
Not at all.
So I'm going to ask you one more time. For 10 years, you had no communication with your daughter. Why?
There's no way of answering it to where y'all understand.
Well, no, I'm giving you an opportunity. You said because she was mean to you.
You won't let me talk, bro.
Let him talk for what? We don't know. I don't even know why he on the show. He didn't come to heal.
He on the show because I need to know if he my daddy or not. Y'all playing with me. That's why.
Can y'all have a test? Because y'all won't let me have the opportunity to express myself. Regardless of what paperwork say, regardless of what Chrissy feel, whatever what she say, I look at Alexis as my daughter, always have, always will.
All right, so listen, everyone, I think it's time to find out the DNA truth of this, right?
Yes.
We got a lot of work that we're doing here. All right. All right, so this is the DNA truth has been revealed. Lex, are you ready for this? I didn't look. I almost started opening it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's okay. Yes.
Good.
Guess what? You are the father.
He is.
He is the
I
father.
told you.
Great. All right. There is so much hurt here. How are you feeling right now knowing that he's your father?
Good. I just want him to be more involved.
Yeah. It's the same thing you've been asking everyone. I just want y'all to see me. I want y'all to find me. I want y'all to come and look for me. You don't want to do the work anymore. You didn't deserve to do the work as a child, and you don't deserve to do it now as an adult. You hear me? I hear you. So, Chris, this is a moment. How do you feel knowing that she is your daughter?
I mean, I feel great, man. I really feel great. I'm getting on the ball. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. I'm on the ball.
What are you going to say to your daughter? You want to tell her you're going to be there for her? Because that's what she's seeking. She's wanting y'all to be there for her.
We getting ready to come and get my daughter. We getting ready to come and get my daughter.
How does that make you feel, him saying that?
Good.
Good. Good. Good.
Please be a man of your word. Please.
Excuse me. I believe that he will be. I believe that he will be. I truly believe, Chris, that you will show up and be there for her. I believe, but I need you to understand this. Your daughter is exhibiting a lot of pain and anger from being abandoned in her life. That pain and abandonment is not going to go away overnight. There is a big possibility she's going to be disrespectful again. And you have to understand, when you see the disrespect, what you're actually seeing is her pain. And if you can acknowledge her pain, that's the first steps in healing. You understand that? So you can't react to her pain by saying, oh, I gotta leave, I gotta move away. You gotta lean in. As her father, you gotta lean in and hug her, show her even more love. You got that?
Yep.
Chris, can you do that? Because that's what hurt her even more for 10 years. Her issue is she feels abandoned. Don't do anything that's gonna re-trigger that by not communicating, by not showing up, or by when she tests you with her anger and her pain, you rejecting her, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's the only lesson I can give you. Listen,
I love you, Alexis.
I love you too.
That's good. All right. This has been an emotional day for you. But I feel, and you tell me how you're thinking, what you're feeling in this moment, I feel like you got some answers, not only with your father, but you got some clarity about your mother.
Yeah.
How do you feel right now?
I feel good.
You do?
I feel good.
You feel seen? Not fully yet.
Can I just say something to
You'll
Chris?
be there.
Me and you need to get together as parents. We can't go. I don't never talk about you bad ever. I never go to my kids and say nothing bad about you. Never. But me and you, from here on out, we're gonna have to communicate, and we're gonna have to work through our daughter's pain together. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
As long as y'all communicate, just remember, the communication only needs, the focus needs to be on her healing.
That's right.
That's it. Only thing. Because what's going to happen is y'all going to re-trigger each other. It's going to start popping up the things of the past, things she said. Y'all can't do it. Anytime y'all see that happening, y'all got to say, is this healing our daughter? And if it's not, cut it. You understand? And she still doesn't feel seen, even with hearing that. And it makes sense because it's been years that she's been dealing with this. And so hopefully you at least know that the steps have been taken to give you clarity and to make you a priority. Your father and your mother have both just said they're ready to take the steps to make you a priority. Can you at least acknowledge that?
Yes.
And does that make you feel good to some degree?
To some.
Good. It's not gonna all heal right now on an hour show. I know that. But at least you have the steps to start moving forward. All right? I believe in you. Y'all gonna be all right.
We gonna be good.
All right. Y'all gonna be all right. All right, everyone. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hold on. Where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.